A boy reached out for the yogurt his dad hadn't finished, but to his surprise, his father snatched it away and sternly warned him never to touch anything he had eaten. What the boy didn't know was, his dad was actually protecting him. John was an ordinary window cleaner. Not long ago, he was diagnosed with a terminal illness and given less than 3 months to live, but his son was only 3 years old. John didn't dare let him know the truth. He could only pretend everything was normal, continuing to care for his son's daily life, washing his hair, reading him books, teaching him new words. Every night, he waited until his son had fallen asleep before secretly taking his medication. He knew his time was running out, and the most important task now was to find a new adoptive family for his son. They visited a luxurious estate where the couple seemed cheerful, kind, and well off. John was quite satisfied. If his son could grow up in a home like this, he'd surely be healthy and well cared for. But then, the man said something that changed John's mind.
Of course we can afford the best education for our son.
That's when John realized they already had kids of their own. Sooner or later, his son might be treated differently. John couldn't take that risk. While crossing a pedestrian bridge, he asked his son if he'd like to live in a new family. The boy didn't even think before replying,
I like home.
John fell silent. He went back to the welfare agency to continue searching for a suitable adoptive family. The staff suggested he prepare a time capsule to leave a memory for his son when he grew up. John shook his head and declined.
Why does he have to know he was adopted? We will find him a family that will be his family, his only family. He won't even have to remember how useless his parents were. His mother leaves him and then his father dies. I mean, that'll definitely fuck him up.
While talking, he choked up. But once they got home, he still acted like nothing was wrong, taking his son to the park, eating ice cream, trying to show him as much of the world as possible. Yet every time he saw other fathers able to watch their kids grow up, he felt deeply troubled. How was he supposed to tell his son he was dying? Suddenly, the boy spotted a dead beetle under a tree and innocently asked why it wasn't moving. John told him directly, all living things in this world grow old and die. Their souls leave their bodies, and those bodies slowly decay until they disappear. But the boy still didn't quite understand. One day, John was cleaning the windows of a rich man's home when a terrible accident occurred.